Hey y'all, Sherry G. So look y'all, I saw a video that Stormi had posted on her IG page, and so I went over to WAFF TV, and lo and behold, she had a spot on that television station where she is advertising Canvas Beauty. The title of that particular segment says Stormi Steele takes the beauty industry by storm. So yeah, it caught my attention and I listened to it. Now I'm getting ready to share it with you guys, and then I'm going to give some commentary as usual. Now look, go ahead and hit that like button while you're at it, and I'll be right back after the video plays with my commentary.
She started in her kitchen, has seen more than $1 million in TikTok sales alone. Stormi, my friend, welcome to the show. This is phenomenal. Your background, again, you were in your kitchen one day. Tell me how you started up this line that's become so successful.
So we launched Canvas Beauty with like a hair blossom serum back in 2018. I just decided to quit everything I was doing and just jump and go for it. And we saw success in the hair care space. And here recently, TikTok has literally blown up Canvas Beauty like none other, especially with our body glazes. We've sold over 250,000 units in the last 2.5 months. So it's been a journey.
Girl, huge congratulations. I mean, like you said, that takes guts to just kind of launch into something and hope for the best. And we're so grateful this community has embraced you. You mentioned the body glaze. This is the product that I am told is all the rage. What exactly is this? You have different scents you're offering, right? How does this work?
So we have all of these scents. We started with the donut, though, this one right here, and it ended up going viral before TikTok. But then when we got on TikTok, it was just like we noticed that the consumers love products that help solve a problem with their skin. It helps with hyperpigmentation, like eczema, psoriasis, all of those things. But they also love it because it smells good.
So even just standing over here, I feel like I can smell waves of, what do we have here? Like birthday cake and strawberry shortcake. I'm loving this. I'll take one of each. This is fabulous. You also say too, again, it kind of gives us that glazed look, hence the name, but not kind of a sticky residue.
It's not
feeling.
sticky at all.
Stress that.
It's not sticky. And then on top of that, it's just the fact that it smells good and it solves a problem.
Yeah.
And that's it for everybody. And I love that. I'm so happy.
There. Love that. Again, you mentioned the success you've seen on TikTok. Did you ever think, it was going to blow up in this way? What kind of feedback have you gotten from your followers?
I always think something's going to happen good. That's part of my
life. That's the way to live. Just good is coming. That is the motto.
And that's exactly what happened. The first week we went viral. And, sometimes you think, okay, how long is this going to last? And we're 2-3 months after we went viral, and we're still viral. I've been invited to TikTok headquarters. It's been such a blessing, and I can't wait for what's coming next with Canvas.
Okay, you mentioned next. Anything that we can be on the lookout for? You have a holiday line?
We do have a holiday line.
Projects?
Yes, we have a holiday scent collection that we're dropping with the body glazes. We're dropping body mist. We have a lip glaze coming, and I have a signature perfume that's on the way.
Stay tuned, everyone. Stormi has a signature perfume on the way. Stormi, we are loving all of it. I can't tell. Which one's your favorite out of all of these?
Ooh, so it was a donut. That's probably going to always be my baby. Sure. I'm wearing strawberry today and birthday cake. Those are my top three.
All so fantastic. Stormi, I'm actually loving these. I also, too, I love the little body glaze donut branding. That's so cute. Such a great idea. Stormi, thank you again so much. And just huge congratulations again for what you started. Again, we know that takes a lot of effort and just trust and courage and so many things. So huge congratulations to you for the success that you've seen. For those who want to shop, tell us where we can find it.
So you can find us at our website, www.canvasbeautybrand.com. I am on TikTok, and I am Stormi Steele. And you can follow me on Instagram at CanvasGirlBeauty.
Perfect. You can follow her there, and we'll have that on tvliving.com as well. Stormi, again, thank you again so much, and huge congratulations.
So y'all, I've been waiting for the rebirth of Stormi Steele's Canvas Beauty. In my mind, I envisioned a rebranding, which would include the name Canvas 2.0. But y'all, I think what we see is what we get. I don't think there's going to be a rebranding, so to speak. And I base this off the conversation between Stormi and Courtney when they did their last scene together. In that conversation, Stormi stated that this is the Canvas 2.0 era. I was looking for sort of a letting go of Canvas and thinking we would actually start seeing the name Canvas 2.0 and all of the labels and etc. But it looks like this Canvas 2.0 era is mainly about running the business more efficiently. So, we just heard in this news clip that she's going to be adding a lip glaze. She's going to be adding body mist, and she has a new perfume that's coming out. And that they also have their holiday fragrances or holiday package that's going to be coming out. I guess that's for Christmas. And I know she was saying that for Black Friday, they were expecting to do 75,000 orders, but I didn't hear anything about that, because that's actually what drove me to go over to IG. I was wondering how that went, how her Black Friday sale went, but I must have missed it because I didn't see anything about that sale, but I did happen upon this news article. So anyway, y'all, I hope that Stormi has learned from everything that's happened with her company in the past. According to her conversation, or listening to her conversation with Courtney, they discussed the fact that they struggle by hiring the wrong people. But we know that word out on the street says they weren't really paying said employees. So did they fire people, or did the folk just leave? Because I tell you what, I'm not working for free. I don't know anybody else who actually work for free either. So I hope they learn from that and that they are paying their employees. They also, in my opinion, didn't hire enough people. So it looks like, and here's some little photos. Now, in these photos, it looks like they actually have a company that's going to be doing all of the, I don't know if this company if they're actually making the product, because allegedly Stormi and Courtney were making the product at their warehouse in Huntsville. So I don't know if this company is now making the products for them. I mean, she just said that they put out 200 and some odd thousand pieces. So I know that the people in the warehouse probably couldn't do that, at least not in my mind, not in her warehouse. I think she would have to have more hands on deck. And especially if they were trying to push out 75,000 orders from Black Friday and get those out in the 3 business days that she claims that everyone will get their orders. So I don't know what's going on with this. I was thinking maybe it was just for television, but I don't know. Maybe it's not. And the reason why I was thinking that is because of all of the recent issues where she wasn't paying UPS and where she had $300 some odd thousand that she owed American Express. And between the UPS judgment and the alleged judgment with American Express, they both total nearly $500,000. So I hope she did sell enough of her product to pay those people off. But anyway, I also feel like communication needs to be tighter between her and Courtney, because when they had their conversation, Courtney stated that he hired Junior back. Y'all, I really don't think he was fired in the first place. But anyway, if we go based on what we saw in the scene, Stormi knew nothing about it. She, stated that you run your part and I run my part. But I still think that both of them heading this company, I understand that they each have their designated areas that they run and that they're responsible for, but they still need to communicate. There's no way that they should have sat down at this table and Courtney's just now telling her that he hired Junior back. Again, y'all, I don't think he was actually fired. I think that was all for the show. And I certainly hope that they got their financials in order, because I really hate to see her company suffer. I really hate to see her company come crashing down. I went over to TikTok and I was actually looking at, all of the postings that people put up about Stormi's products, and majority of the people actually like the body glaze. Now, I haven't been enticed enough to buy it, and it's only because of I'm still kind of watching Stormi. I still really don't know, I'm wishing the best for her. It's that on top of, I started using 7th Avenue and I love the product. So, and I'm kind of the person that I'm not going to mix my products, especially if it's something that I'm putting on my skin. So anyway, y'all, in that conversation with Courtney, they also mentioned that they got rid of the snakes. So allegedly there was someone who forged, they didn't tell us, but they experienced some type of forgery, which contributed to the financial disaster that they were facing. Again, I'm like, that might be a little bit of truth to that, but I don't think that is the entire reason why they struggled financially. So this is the thing about Stormi and Courtney that just gets me. It's like, don't give us a little bit of the truth and then try to fix it with a whole lot of fake. Just give us the real deal, because there are a lot of people out here who are struggling entrepreneurs that can learn from you. They can learn from how you struggled and how you overcame. But you got to be 100% honest. You can't just give us a little bit. So y'all, Stormi also posted an inspirational message from Bishop T.D. Jakes on her IG page, and I thought it was, well, it actually touched me, and I'm really hopeful that Stormi has learned the lessons, because I can only imagine that everything she's gone through with her business, all of the lawsuits, the liens, judgments, all of that, going through all of that and having that shared on social media, and YouTube, put out in the public, I'm sure it was pretty disheartening, also embarrassing, frustrating, just a lot of feelings, right? But I also hope that she's learned. And I hope she's learned that you have to be truthful and you have to give us the real deal on a reality show. Because bloggers and content creators, if you're not giving us what is really you, and it's been said by others, and I've said it before too, this is what causes us to take pause and to go and look to find out what is the real deal with this person, because they're not being authentic. It's the authenticity that we're looking for. And like I said, there's so much that Stormi has gone through on her journey that she could actually share with other budding entrepreneurs. I believe that she's a smart girl, and I do feel like this is a time where she is sitting back and taking things in, and that she's learning. But she has to be honest with herself too, and she also has to be honest with us. Don't just give us a little bit of the truth and try to decorate it with all of these falsities, because we ain't dumb, Stormi. We ain't dumb. So anyway, let me just drop this clip from T.D. Jakes. And y'all, that is it for this video. I am going to take you out with that little clip from Stormi, from Stormi's IG page with T.D. Jakes. And in the meantime, if you haven't done so, go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, because I'll be back. Until then, ciao.
Through a period in my life that I was just being crushed. My heart was broken. I was worried. It was one of the most distraught moments in my life. And I was literally crying when I told God this. I said, Lord, I hate this. I absolutely hate this.
How you like that?